What's behind Hailey Bieber's glow up? Is it all down to her Rhode skincare line, or is it something else? Plastic surgeons and beauty experts are weighing in. Let's hear what they have to say.
So you guys, this transformation is not done with Rhode skincare. So today we have Hailey Bieber, and we can see that she looks very different from her before and after. Wow, she's really like hit everything. That Nick just puts these pictures up in front of me and I have to analyze it and go right away. I don't look at them ahead of time, but she's done everything. Okay, so let's start at the top and go down. So if we look at the forehead actually looks longer in the before picture and shorter in the after picture. I mean, she's so young in both pictures, so we know that's probably not, obviously that's not aging because our foreheads elongate as we get older, not shorten. But could be the hair, could be the brow placement. And you can't hide this transformation by changing your hair either. Like celebrities love to do that. They change their hair color when they have surgery. So you guys, if we look at her brows, she's definitely had a brow lift, and she's also changed the placement and the way she draws in her brows. So if you look at her before picture, you see how like she has a little bit of, I wouldn't say hooding, but like it's like thicker, it's like slightly hooding. And then in the after picture, it's like so flush, right? It's tight. That she's definitely had a brow lift. And then the way that she draws her brows. And so if you guys ever want to know how to do your brows, you start at the medial canthus, which is right here, and go straight up. So you see how there's this little space that's like not filled in. Where in her after picture, it's like straight up and her brows start where they should start. So that's one other aspect of her brows that we're looking at. And if you don't grow hair there, because a lot of people as we age, we lose eyebrow hair, just start using the men's minoxidil foam on your brows every night and you'll grow in like amazing brows. And then going down the face, so like, do I even need to say it? 100%. She's had a rhinoplasty. Please. Avi. And then as far as her under eyes, you guys, so see how she has some tear trough here, more hollow in the under eye, and then more volume in the after picture. So she's had filler in the under eye, which actually looks amazing. And then going down the face, the mid face is full, but you see how like her point of like, this is where she's more full in her before picture, and this is where she's more full in her after picture. So she's actually lifted up where the point of reflection is with light. So that's a good thing. Do you guys see that? It's like heavier here. And then in her after picture, it's heavier here. I'll show you on this side because her hair is covering it there. And that's what's causing in her before picture. You see how her face looks longer here and then it shortens, where in the after picture, it looks more balanced. And then let's talk about her lips because they're completely different. Obviously, she's had work done on her lips in this before picture. It's very duck-like, like in the before picture, and has like this, indentation right here in the upper lip, where in the after picture that indentation's gone and she's built up her Cupid's bow here. So you guys see how the Cupid's, this is more rounded and this is more like built up. So that looks nice. I think this looks like a very nice lip. This looks, I don't even know, it looks ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about this lip. It looks crazy. And then you guys see like in her the corners of her mouth, you can see the filler right here. She's had filler here and it's making it look like a Joker in the before picture, because she's not smiling. We don't see any animation in her face, but it looks like the Joker, like she's constantly smiling. I hate that. And in the after picture, it's flat. So as we age, the corners of our mouth pull down slightly. We don't ever want to overdo it so it looks like the Joker, like here. We want to just get it to flush, just to flat. And then her chin, she has kind of a square chin, and she has a square chin in her after picture too. But she's definitely, and I don't know if we can see it because her hair is covering, but we've all seen her face before. So her face is definitely more square in her after picture than her before. Yes, this is more of a square face in her before, but it's augmented to be more square in her after picture. That's a very masculine look. So I would personally, for Hailey here in her after picture, I would work on her lower face. We want to get her lower face less square. So I would take down the jawline filler and probably Botox her masseters to give her more of a V, and then just put a little bit of filler here to balance out so that she has more of a V shape, to balance it from her upper face and make her look more feminine. I don't think I would change anything else. She looks very beautiful in her after picture, but literally she's hit every single thing. Brows, eyes, nose, cheek, lip, chin, jaw. I mean, maybe it's the skincare, maybe it's a lot of work, but we all know it's the work. Well, thank you so much for watching, and let us know who you want to see next in the comments below.
Wow, so she had a lot to say. First, before I forget though, I can't believe she gave that tip. That was such a great tip. I wasn't expecting that, but she said to use men's kind of a Rogaine product, minoxidil, and it's that foam that you put that a lot of, I guess men have it, but I've seen it for women too, but maybe the men's is stronger. But she said to put it on your brows and your brows will grow. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to try it. My husband uses Rogaine hair foam like that, so I have it upstairs. I'm going to start doing that tonight. But I can't believe all that she had to say. Now, she is a doctor in Newport Beach, California. I am so shocked with all that she had to say. She was recommending more tweakments for Hailey. I thought she looked, you know, her current look. She was saying we need to do this to your current look. I said, wow, but I thought she looked fine. Like, just stop. That's probably, I feel like, what happens to people like someone like Donatella Versace. It starts out great, and then they take it, they keep doing it and take it too far. Whatever, you know, she said Hailey had a brow lift. She had all other sorts of things. It's like, okay, it looks great. Now maybe you could stop now, you know, just stop and just keep up with your skincare now, because too much, I think that's why it's addicting. It looks so great, but I think you should stop at some, because otherwise you're going to turn into a Donatella Versace. You're going to turn into a Jocelyn Wildenstein. You have to stop, because she looks perfect like she is. I mean, she looked beautiful before too. So, you know, but the brow lift, wow. It looks like she had whatever Kendall Jenner had done, she just copy and pasted, because they both have this chiseled look to them. They have the same look. They probably went to the same doctor. I wish I knew who it was. I wish I had the funds, you know. I would love to get a brow lift. I'd probably look so different, you know, but then again, I'd be too scared. But still, you know, if you had so much money, access to these doctors that can do these things, would you guys get it? You know, I don't know though, because it starts to turn wonky a lot of times. A lot of times it looks great, but then it will turn wonky. I've seen many times that it turns to a strange situation. Everything starts shifting, things just start not looking right, and then they want you to fix it, and then you wind up looking just cray. Now, Hailey has said though that she has never touched her face. She said it's all down to makeup artists photoshopping her pictures, and that she has not had any work done to her face. So that's very interesting, because I think you can pretty much see she has had quite a bit of things done, like that doctor said. And so I'm putting that down though too. She hangs out with the Kardashians, and just like Kylie Jenner said, she never had lip injections. When her lips got super big like that when she was a teen and her lip kit came out, she said her big lips were all down to the lip kit. So Kardashians have no problem essentially lying to the people, to the public, to their fans, to whoever they're trying to sell product to. So they will say anything. Hailey's saying her lips look so big because of her skincare, because of her lip shaper, which is crazy. That you could see the bumps where she's had injections, but she's telling you no. And so I find that to be just very irritating. Like a few of you had said, you can't even take going on TikTok anymore. I myself feel the same way now. Now that I've experienced it for myself, you see that these products, that these people are lying. And it's really, you know, do you want to sit there and be lied to? Do you want to get in on, you know, it's gaslighting. And you can see that obviously she's had work done. You can see the lumps, you can see the injection marks, and you can see the before and after pictures, but she's telling you no, and you're supposed to sit there and believe it, that it's from a lip pencil. It's from this lip peptide pencil. So, you know, I find that very triggering. I don't like, you know, to be lied to. So guys, here is another doctor weighing in though on her glow up, and this is what he had to say.
Hailey Bieber claims to have never had any plastic surgery, but do we believe her? I'm not sure I'm a believer. I can say that I'm not totally convinced that Hailey Bieber has not had some plastic surgery. And I'm not picking on her. But looking at her photos, one thing that stands out literally is her nose. It looks stronger. The bridge looks more defined. She has more tip projection, more tip definition. The tip is slightly raised. So all of those are very suspicious for a rhinoplasty. So I'm thinking she's probably had one at some point. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of famous people and regular people have rhinoplasties. And secondly, when looking at her photos, I do notice a change in her overall facial shape. She has more jawline definition. She has a little more fullness in the cheek area. So I'm a little suspicious for some fillers in those areas. And then of course the lips magically got more full, and that doesn't happen on your own. So I'm also suspicious for some lip fillers. And then I do notice, it's not plastic surgery, but I noticed her eyebrows got fuller and thicker. So probably something like microblading of her eyebrows. In addition to the microblading of her eyebrows, looking at Hailey's just brow position, upper eyelids, I am actually a little suspicious on the speculation that she might have had some sort of brow lift. If it was, it would have been more like an endoscopic or smaller incisions because she's quite young. But when you look at her when she was younger, she had much heavier upper eyelids, didn't have as much brow show and shaping. And now she has much higher eyebrows. You can see more of the highlight of the brow bone, and you see more of her upper eyelid. And that doesn't just happen by simply reshaping the brow. So I am also slightly suspicious for some sort of brow lifting procedure.
Her eyes are totally different. They were so hooded before, and now she has all of that space. So it looks really great. If would you guys get it if you could? One part of me, again, I feel like I would love to get that, but then again, I'd be so scared. But then again, it also is your natural face. Makeup artist had told me that one time. She said they don't age well, but they're very sexy and they're very seductive. So, but either way is good. It just depends, I guess, what kind of look you're going for. But to say that she's never had anything, she said she never had anything done. It's like, that's weird when you see those pictures. It's just like, you can't, how can you, just don't say anything. I just feel like you just shouldn't say anything. Just don't even say it. Like if people ask you, just be like, no, just don't even answer. So you don't have to lie. But you just can't say you've had nothing done when you look so different. That's weird. But here's another expert weighing in, giving their opinion.
This is Hailey Bieber. She's a total babe, gorgeous woman, but she's had some help throughout the years as well. If you look, she's clearly had lip filler. She's definitely had some talks. Her eyebrows are now on point for sure, but I believe she's also had a blepharoplasty. If you look, she had the extra hooded skin in the before photos, and she doesn't have them in the after photos. And this is a telltale sign of a blepharoplasty. Either way, she looks beautiful, subtle but dramatic results. And without experts like me, you might not even know she had anything done.
So that's another doctor. He said, yeah, these are subtle tweakments. That's true. Everything's very subtle, which is really nice. And so it's pretty much not overdone. But I think the problem is that sometimes when people get older, they keep getting more and more done. And then it looks like too much. At first, it's very cute. But then it seems like they can't stop. Hopefully she will just, put the brakes on and not get too much more plastic surgery, because she looks great. But it's, that's her choice, But here is one more expert. That was actually a doctor that we were just watching. That, can you believe he had on that chain like he was a rapper from the 90s? Here's another expert though, giving her opinion.
I'm a PA in plastic surgery, and I'm going to go over what I think Hailey Bieber has gotten done. People love to talk about Hailey's eyelids because they look so different. And even though it's very possible that she's gotten an upper blepharoplasty, which is eyelid surgery, I think she just got Botox in her forehead and glabella and crow's feet, because with Botox you can really get a nice lift, and I think that's what lifted her eyebrows and her eyelids and her eyes. If you're not believing me, this is a before and after of me, and look at the way that the Botox has lifted my eyelids, my eyebrows, and my eyes in general. So it's definitely possible that she just got Botox. The other thing that sticks out to me is her lips. She has a nice keyhole lip now, which everyone loves, and that's basically like a little hole right here. People speculate her nose. I truly just think she grew into her nose. I don't think she's gotten her nose done.
Well, so she said that this glow up could have been achieved through Botox. That's so interesting. And I think that's a great option too, because, you know, I'm always personally just surgery seems so invasive, but you know, if you want to just try lifts with Botox, I feel like that's a much safer option, and it wears off if you don't like it. So what do you guys think though? Do you think that she's had actual surgery, or do you think a lot of this is just down to Botox or injectables and skincare? I don't know about that, guys, but definitely the injectables is for sure. That's just great information to have, that you could lift your eyes with Botox. I'm so glad I watched that, because maybe I'll try that someday when my hooding gets to be too droopy. I'll try some Botox to lift my eyes, put it however she just said. I gotta find out where she is. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think down below. Do you think Hailey really has never touched her face like she says? Or do you think she's had all these surgeries, all of these injectables? Let me know your thoughts down below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you very soon.